And then we come with wonder and special beliefs and everything that's basically amazing. Welcome back to the Sergeant Fury Toes experience. Okay, so we've done a special. Welcome back, everyone. Obviously, you know it's a Friday. I'm doing a Friday night special. Okay, I've had a meeting. I basically bumped into Merkel downstairs. We're not going to call her Merkel downstairs now. We're just going to call her my neighbour experience. I actually don't know what her name is actually, to be honest. We had a bit of a chinwag and we got agreement on different things. And I was going to do this tomorrow now, but I'm really wankered and I thought, fuck it, let's just do it now. So I've got until about 10 o'clock tonight to get this done. It's now about, I don't know, fucking maybe 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that, on a Friday afternoon. So I finished work at 2 today, which was amazing. I was called in to go in at 8 o'clock today. Don't normally do that, and I had to do the roast potatoes and all that sort of shit. And I quickly off the side made some mash, done loads of almost other amazing stuff. Almost was about to tray up 2 trays of bacon, but I failed at the last minute and went outside for a fag break. Might get in a bit of, not any argy-bargy with that, but it's the last. I was on my last hour, and it's like it's obviously not a vote winner. So, but you know, talking about vote winners, oh no, I've got like a turquoise sleeve t-shirt on now. Just put me up. Oh, talking about winners. Oh, well, there we go. So there we go. So we've had special situations happening in the country today. I'm not going to say anything, but we'll get over that. I've got loads of other shit going on. It's been a fucking nightmare. Welcome to the channel. I'm just going to spark up an oregano. I've got 3 oreganos there, but one of them is a very special oregano. It's a more oily based oregano, and it's absolutely fucking lethal. So it's like more like, you know, oregano. So there we are. But we are wankered and we need to do some shit. So what we're doing right now, basically, what I done on the first Ron-Ev video, I've basically, that chicken, I've had to just freeze it. I can't use it. I fucked it up, right? I'll use it for like a chicken burger or something like that. So here we go. I need to get this going, and there we go. Right, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly chuck out some pancetta. We have got. Oh, hang on. Right, okay. So we're going to use some pancetta. I'm going into the fridge of amazements. I just don't need to get it out. Do I need to get it out? I do need to get it out. Oh, sorry. Right, so we're going to do what we need to do. So I've got some chicken, so that's fine, that's not a problem. Right, okay. So I'm just going to fry off, this is smoked pancetta. Right, so what I'm going to try and do, so I'm just going to fry that off pretty quickly. Okay, I don't want to whack anything else into it. I want to give it a tiny touch of oil, just to help it to fry, basically. So here we go. So it's going to employ wooden spoon. We're getting straight into the cooking on this one. So, you know, there's no like, I've got loads of shit that's gone on. I mean, 00 Agent 125. It isn't Basil and Bob, it's Basil and Dave. Basil and Dave is making, like, in my opinion, on what he's attempting to do, extremely fantastic progress, to be honest with you. He's managed to construct basically what would be described as a wooden life raft. That's good. I can't take smoke. I really can't. There you go. Yeah. So I mean, in basically, it's basically like literally like a wooden life raft, but it's not made of wood. It's constructed from. Apparently, I thought they were all new Nike trainers and things like that, and Adidas, but all second hand. But he's still been able to manage to construct a life raft out of them, decapitating the soles from the actual trainer itself and layering it up, and you know, it all seems to be working. So I mean, fucking hell, if he wants to make the trip, apparently the trip to he's going to go from the island of Nauru, and he's going to try and make it to Tahiti, which is about at least about 1,000 miles south of him. So good luck with that one. So there we are. Right, what we're going to do. So I'm going to try and do something different because this is a Ronev. So obviously, if anyone's not listening or hasn't been paying attention, last week or last weekend I'm going to take the biggest chicken breast I can get. That's how I'm going to do it, right? So I'm going to do it how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it on the platform of amazement. I'm going to do one. I'm going to trust my Michelin ability and my Michelin soul of everything that's truly amazing about my Michelin skills. I'm going to trust them to basically be doing this as a one-trick pony, literally, to be honest here. So that's how I'm going to do that. That's a lovely, absolutely beautiful. We'll take a bit of, I should leave a bit of fat on there. It's just a chicken breast. I can't sculpt. It's just chicken breast. Right, wash my hands. I'm washing hands, Flowski. I'm washing hands. Right, so there we go. Right, so welcome to Who's Watching. Everyone's watching. Everyone's watching. Mrs. Tracy appears to be coming back onto the song. I basically subscribed back to her. Alright, it's not a problem. I've got no shame in that. Yeah. You know, Mrs. Tracy's a lovely lady and all that sort of business. She does sometimes some fantastic cooking, but sometimes it can be a bit higgledy-piggledy. There we are. But we're going to concentrate on me Michelin this pan about with the wooden spoon in it and the lardons trying to crisp up, but they're not because I just can't take the situation. Right, chicken breast, don't worry about that, that's fine, that will just sit there. I'm going to whiz this up. What I want to do with it is basically, I'm doing a chicken Kiev, yeah? I'm doing a chicken Kiev, but it's in admiration to Mr. Ronaldsworth, so we're going to call it a Ronev. I'm going to have to do it all again, Ron. I do apologise, but this time I'm just going to make it a lot better, right? So that's why we're doing this, right? Okay, so we've got our chicken breast. So what I want to do is I'm going to get a long knife and I want to butterfly it. So I'm going to do it from this. I'm not going to do it from the edge of the breast. I'm going to do it from the beginning of the breast. And I'm going to slice into it and pray to shit. We don't want to go too far. I'm feeling it with my palm of my hand. And I'm just going to butterfly like that. There we go. Alright. Nice. Now, the reason why in the last one that I was trying to do is I was literally trying to take that chicken breast and smash it by spreading it out, and it didn't fucking work, right? So now I need to turn this right down to about 5. Right, I'm going to keep this nice and comfortable. I want to get these crispy because I'm going to whiz them up, right? So these just, I've got no garlic in there or anything like that. It's just smoked pancetta lardons, and I'm going to whiz them up. That's all I'm going to do. So, right, let's just get into that, right? Yeah, so yeah, the last video, you know, I can use them for like chicken burgers or something like that. But I try to like bash it, with that to try and, I've got the length, but I couldn't get the width. But with this, I've got the width and the length. So, and that's the reason why that is because I need to. So I've already pre-rolled and rolled up the butter. with the goat cheese and the extra mature cheddar in and the parsley, and I can just whack that in there. You know what I mean? I'll keep that in the freezer. This also needs to go in the freezer. Right, this is like quite groovy. So we've got some groovy shit going on. I just want to keep this moving about. I don't want to lose any. So I just need to get it fairly crispy. So right, so I do need to bash this still because I need to get it splayed out. Right, so I've already got the width and the length already. So there we go, hang on. Right, okay, alright, so I haven't got the full lights on, so I do apologise about that, I forgot about that. I literally had it into nighttime mode there really, or what would have been if it was real nighttime, but it's not. It is summer, it's coming up to summer, so there we go. Right. Right, so I'm only doing one. Right, I'm hoping. Okay, it seems to be mildly intact, so that's good. Right, I'm going to just quickly drain the. I'm going to quickly drain the croutons. Not the croutons, the bacon, these pancetta lardons. Right, I just need to quickly drain them. Get rid of. I don't need the oil for anything, so it's not a major issue. So I need to get rid of that. So I'll just leave the croutons there for a minute. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick. Everything's going to go off. I just want to do a quick wipe down. So I know everyone's going, oh fuck's sake. But it's got to be done. I'm sorry to say. Right. Let's get that. So obviously Christine's decided to switch herself off. Okay, back on with that. Back to a 3, and then there we are. Right. So we've managed to bash the shit out of the actual situation. I'm going to whack the platform ability on. I'll see in a second. Right. Okay. Now the platform of obviously. Probably like tranquil moments and promiscuity that can only be deliberization from obviously the one of the Mitchie contender masters himself, which is myself, obviously. So there we go. Obviously we've witnessed, about to witness this white wizard from down under has done a duo pizza. He's done 3 pizzas at the same time. I've yet to watch the upcoming apprentice of Pizzeria Rich. Obviously trying to rival the masterage of Pizzeria, which is in the realm of the sheep of the unit. So very, very groovy times. I'm obviously supporting the unit of sheep by waving yellow gloves, but you know, what can you do? If there is any overlapping incident into this scenario, I'm already self-abdicating from myself from any responsibility. So here we go. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the actual chicken breast. We're going to do this. This is going to be the basis of the Kiev. So very important times. So that's the Kiev itself. The bacon lardons are bacon lardons. Oh, just dropped some. Right, they're crispy. I'm just going to whiz them up, and that's that shit. And there we go. So the first thing I'm going to do with the chicken is I'm going to quickly dry it out, because I'm going to add some flavours into this chicken, and I don't really want the water that's going to be on there that's going to be a barrier to the actual meat of the chicken. So I'm just going to dry it out with just a clean cloth, no problem. It's old, so it looks a bit scabby. It will be like, what, you haven't seen any like that. It's just, I'm just taking off other things and things like that. So you know what I mean. So we're just going to put out the right way. So that cloth will go in like the wash bin now. So there we go. So right, so we've got a nice clean chicken breast meat. So what we're going to do, we're going to add some sauce to it. Alright, so I need to marinate it in something briefly, and it's only going to be briefly because it's going to be wrapped in a Serrano Parma ham. Alright, so I need to take a half of the a Knorr chicken stock cube. I went out and bought some, I didn't actually, that was a lie. I was about to say I went out and bought some Knorr chicken, but I didn't. I got these ones in the reasonable shop. So that is a correction on my part, and that's where, you know, sometimes I might sometimes exaggerate on the truth and things like that, but it's just a part of reasonable expectations, right? So that's that. So I've got the Dijon mustard. I'm going to sprinkle in some garlic granules, if they can come out of the actual garlic granule bits business. So I'm going to put about half a cup of that. I want that to experience some really like vibrant special tones. So there we go. Right, so we've got the powders in. I'm going to whack in a bit of parsley as well. That's going to help to really bring its vibrancy through to like reasonable customers. Right, okay, so we need to add a splash of just water. All we're doing now is we're just creating a little tiny paste. Right, that's all we're doing. So I'll probably put too much water in it. So rookie mistake, it's not a problem, but I'll rectify it by trying to vigorously squash down. Yeah, I've got too much water in it. So what I'm going to do to correct that, I'm going to add in the rest of the chicken stock. It will make it, but we're not going to add any salt to this anyway. So it will just help to thicken it up slightly. So you don't need to add any corn flour into this situation. And the reason why you don't need to add any corn flour into this situation is because the chances are you probably would have not added in as much water as I have, and you would have no reason to do so. But I have, so I'm now battling against liquid forces, which is basically unnecessary. But I'm not bothered, so because we're going to use it as a wet marinade. Okay, so I'm going to change the dynamics of this chicken, and we're going to use a wetter marinade than I was planning, but it doesn't matter because it's still going to be a marinade. Right, so there we are. So that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to play it. We're just going to rub it in there. I want it to just sit in all the juices that we've done. Right, it's going to be amazing, and it is. So there we go. Now that's just gonna, I want that to wet absorb. Right, so it's a very chefy. A lot of the languages that I speak are probably very like over your heads, and a lot of you just can't work it out. Like, I'm not talking about anyone that's got, you know, any special dynamics or anything like that. It's just how it is, and I'm here to show you the way of the Mitch and the way of the Sarge. Okay, it's an eclectic channel. Okay, but it diagrams different institutions of like awareness and abilities. Right, while that's just sitting there doing jack shit, because it's just going to be sitting there literally doing jack shit. Right, I'm going to whiz up in the main whizzer the bacon, the pancetta lardon things. So I need to get that whiz. Now you may be using those. I found a double plug. Right, I found a double plug. Right, I actually made the massive effort to lean from my sofa and open the drawer under my TV unit situation shit thing, and I found a double plug. I think that's an achievement. That's an achievement in my books, right? So I've actually been bothered to open the drawer, and I've found something, and it's useful, and it works. So I've got the lights on, and I can do this. And there you go. So I can have lights on and the wizard ability. So we are now, the channel is now like literally, I know it's reduced down. I spoke with neighbour downstairs lady, okay, don't know her name, actually don't know her name, it's probably told me her name but I've forgotten her. She said, yeah, you can do it during the week, but it's got to be all over by 10 o'clock. So that's hard to do. Depends what I'm doing. If I'm showing you all amazing people how to do a bacon sarnie, probably that's a possibility. Yeah. Or maybe a quick beef chow mein or something like that. I don't know. But what we're dealing with, I've just chucked that, it looks like a bogey, but it's not. It's not a bogey at all. But when we're dealing with these amazements of abilities, yeah, and things that take a lot of preparedness to get on with, yeah, this has got to marinate now. Okay, I have to do a marinisation on this. The music is on a 15. I might have to lower it down because this could go into the night. Okay, I suspect it will go into the night. I've still got me 2 oregano fags, and one of them, I don't know which one it is an oregano, but it's in liquid form, and it's a bit fucking spicy, yeah, and it might overdo us. I don't know which way I'm going to. I'll keep an eye on, because I've got an awaiting email from literally a live Mitchie meeting regarding Double Agent 129. He's still on the island of and like I said, he's constructed his craft, and we will see the situations on that. Okay, many of you look at this going, what the fuck is this? It literally looks like you've puked up a chicken puke on your plate, and in that respect you are absolutely right, it does. But this is going to need a lot of preparation. This is going to need a talent that is beyond man and beyond beast, okay? It's Friday night, okay? It's Friday night. We're doing a Friday night special, yeah? I don't know how long this is going to take to upload. I'm going to see, hang on a minute. Right, okay, we're on 23 minutes, I had to check the time now. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this, right, I'm going to whack this, I'm going to go for a fag break, okay, I'm going to go for an oregano break, right. I've got some beer, I'm living it large. I'm going to go for an oregano break. Put your boobs away, yeah, stop playing with it, crack open the beer. You know, spend an evening with a Sarge, you know, he might be annoying, he might be a bit of a knobhead, you know, he can be fucking slightly irritating, but what he can't do, yeah, or what he can do is, at the end result of amazement, yeah. That Chinese fucking spicy, oily fucking situation, yeah, I haven't chucked it, I've boxed it up and I've frozen it, yeah. But that is warning. That was a nightmare. That was an absolute fucking nightmare. I had literally 3 days of special issues. Yeah? Really special issues, yeah? We got it, especially in the morning. So, I'm not saying nothing, but do you know what I mean? Yeah? This ain't going to be like that. This is going to be a lovely... I'm going to use, obviously I've got to do in breadcrumbs, I've got to do all that business. But I want to let this sit, I want to let it rest, I want to let it perform. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to call this a fag break, and I'll see you lovely fuckers in a bit. Right, and there we go. Right, okay. Back from the break, I'm even more fucking absolutely fucking smashing. Fucking hell. Right, we're going to take our cute looking dystopia of fucking smashed chicken, and we're going to start building basically the Kiev. This is going to be an amazing situation, right? So here we go. So we're going to take some clean film. So I've actually gone out and bought clean film, so there we are. Right, so at the moment we're having a bit of an issue today, so it's a very special day. I'm not going to say why that is, but it just is. Right, is that off? That is off, isn't it? So, right, okay, here we go. Now I've got to do some extremely. I'm going to have to do it that way. So I've got to use. I'm using the scissors. I'm just using them, so don't start. So go. Can I do it? So can I actually do this? I've got a pathetic amount of clean film that I'm going to try and splay out on this, and I have done that, so that's good. Right, but I need it lengthwise, so can I do it? Oh, it's just a nightmare. To you might not even be able to see this clean film. I mean, I don't know, but it's a nightmare. And there we go. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, here we go. Right, Serrano ham. Let's get it out. Right, that's been fucking marinated, right, for ages. This is literally like 65 billion fucking hours after. And I'm doing the thing. Right, what I'm gonna do is I need room because I am so pissed, right? Well, I'm absolutely fucking hammered again, obviously. And I've got to do a chicken Kiev, and I've got to do jacket potato mash. This is going to be special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the Serrano ham. No, I'm not going to do that. If I have to, I can't separate this Serrano ham. Right, I'm having a nightmare. Right, okay, I've got a. If I have to peel this, I'm going to have to or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the Serrano ham to the size of the chicken, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try and do it. That's right. I'm on it. I've got it. That's right, that's not a problem. So there we go. So, yes, there we are. Welcome back. So, had a bit of a fag break now. Like I said, I'm absolutely wankered. I wanted to do this for Ron during the week, but I weren't able to do it. So, that is just how it goes. It's just one of those things. I'm going to double layer it. So, I'm going to basically take the Serrano ham I've got, and I'm just going to use it how I like it to go. So, the last one, it's because of the heat, it's becoming, well, I'll just eat that one actually. Right, okay, so let me just see what we're doing. Right, fuck it, waste not, what not. So there we are. Right, like I said, I'm well wankered, so this is going to be special. I mean, I'm going to try and get this done tonight, but I think this is going to be hard. But like I said, this is going to be tricky to do tonight, because what I've got to do, so I'm going to pull out the cheese. I've already pre-rolled the cheese, alright. So, and that's what I mean. I couldn't get the width on that last chicken on the previous video. I couldn't get that width. So I've got the sriracha ham. I've got it in clean film. We're going to see how it goes. So this is what I mean. So I've already pre-rolled or pre-done the fucking garlic situation. Right, so that's fine. I'll just cut it off. Yeah. I'll keep them. So I want that about there. So, okay. Right, so I've got to now actually fucking try and work out a way to roll this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it clasped like that, and I'm just going to try and, as I roll it, I'm going to bring it forward towards us. Okay, like that. But the problem we've got now is it's going to come out the ends because I haven't wrapped it. Right. So I've made a crucial mistake because I'm not able to wrap it. I'm not able to actually wrap it, so I don't know what's going to happen. I think this is going to be a nightmare. So I think I've already completely ruined it. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to roll it. I'm just literally rolling a chicken thing, really. I'm unable to wrap it. Right, that's not a problem. So I'm just going to use the clean film that I've done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to employ a technique called pre-wrapping. Right, now this is where you might have wrapped whatever the subject you've got, and what you're going to do is you're gonna re-wrap it into a situation that's going to seal it. Right. So this is a very, very interesting situation that we weren't expecting. I wasn't expecting this, right? I was expecting perfect skillage ability, but the perfect skillage ability has not happened. So I'm gonna try. I'm cutting a shit, and it's not happening. So right, okay. So here we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold in. I'm gonna fold in the ends using both hands, and this is on a warm situation. At the same time, trying to get the clean film that I've done leveled out. It's all fucked up there, but it's not a problem. We're gonna wrap this, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm not calling it a day. I'm not. Right. It's not. It's fine. It's gonna be rustic. I want it rustic. Yeah. This is, and it's about levelisation. As I roll that in there, it's now feeling its true Michelin ability. I'm going to swish it around, and I'm going to make sure that bit of clean film is like nice and tight, and I'm going to twist the ends, both ends. Right, there's definitely no way there's going to be any. I'm going to roll it as I twist it, so it's done in like a perfect circular. There we go. Almost perfect circular. That bit of chicken is thicker than the other bit, so don't start, right? And then there we go. And it's almost like doing like a beef Wellington at work, but just like I said, more rustic. Yeah, we're aiming for rustic. Yeah, I'll be using the rest of this butter. I'm not going to waste that. So I'm going to get out a little tub and I'm going to chuck that in. So we're on economical zones. We're voting green. We're not voting green. I didn't vote green. I have no idea what party I voted today. It's absolutely amazing. I've definitely done part of the job. Alright, so there we are. Okay. So what we're going to do with this amazement is we're going to whack it straight in the freezer. This is going to be a rustic Ron Kiev. A rustic Ron Ev. Yeah, we're going rustic. We're going back to basics, yeah. And we're going to whack this into the freezer of ability. Yeah. It might look a mess at the moment. It's fine. Doesn't matter. We'll put it in there. Don't forget, that's not just a butter. That's not just a garlic butter. Yeah. It isn't. It's got garlic and butter in it, and it's also got goat's cheese and fucking Oh, so it's like just part of me washing is just fallen down. Oh, fuck's sake. It's got goat cheese and parmesan badoob fucking jama in it and shit. Yeah. And I'm just trying to. I should get my shit sorted out properly. Right, it's got Parma fucking double fucking answer in it, and extra mature fucking cheddar, even though it's modern day bendy and not as nice and crisp and crumbly as it used to be back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I got a chef at work, right? Right, she's only fucking like 25, and she was chatting some bullshit to another chef who's probably only about fucking 25 as well. At least he's done the right thing. At least he's got a kid, and you know, they're demographically homogeneous. So that's not a problem. Given today's results as well, you know, special day today, like I said. But I've got other interests. We could be voting for another situation. See how it goes. We all need to restore that reform, don't we? You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, so what I was about to say, yeah. Now I've now completely forgotten what I was about to say, so it doesn't matter. All we know is we're doing our best. That's going to be in the freezer for at least 30 to 40 minutes, okay? I'm going to have to, I'm looking at, what's the timage I'm looking at? Yeah, it's not going to be done in this part. Right, we've made a massive effort for this Rustic Ronev, okay? Ronev. Yep, this is the Kiev of Ronev. Right? And it's a dedicational video to one of my beloved gang members, squad members actually, He's up there in, I'm not doing the rankings anymore, I haven't got enough squad members to do the rankings. We've had internal disputes. Dennis is still not replying to any of my comments at all. Mrs. Tracy is. And we have got communication with Mrs. Tracy. So me and Sheep, on behalf of Sheep Unit, okay, so I know Sheep Unit, me and Sheep Unit are very tight actually. With Pelosi's still basically on my side, if I'm honest with you. But at the end of the day, Alan is doing his own thing. He communicates with the other group. But Mr. Dennis, even Mrs. Tracy is communicating with us, yeah? So why not open up your channel? Yeah? Open it up to me, yeah? We need to say some things, y'all. That lamb you done was amazing. That pizza you done was technically fucking ability, yeah? I'm amazed at some of the pizzas he's doing. He's doing a three-way pizza at the moment. Fucking hell. I mean, you know what I mean? You know? He used a pizza oven for his fucking lamb dish. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, we're going to be doing some more amazing later. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to call it. I've got to call it. Okay? I've got to call it. Sergeants in demand. Sergeants doing some serious fucking shit. Right, this is called a Rustic Ronev Part 1. The other one was just introduction. That was just introduction. Rustic Ronev Part 1. And I'll see. I've just realised something. But I've had a bit of a moment because I've just realised something I've just basically massively fucked up on. So I don't believe it. Right, we've actually forgot to put in. Right, it's alright, we're just reclaiming the Ronev. We're reclaiming it. Oh no, I've majorly fucked up. Shit. Oh no. Shit. Right, this is extra. You're getting extra. So this is like bonus scenes. So this is actual. Oh shit. I've actually forgot to put in. Oh shit. Oh no, design. I'm it's alright. Oh no, it's alright. I've done it. It's alright. I'm gonna do it. I forgot to put in the actual ins. Oh, I'm doing an inside crumb. Got it. What a knobby. That's why I've done the actual fucking. Oh, what a twat. Right, so we're doing an inside crumb. Oh shit. Right, okay. Right. Right, this is just consider this as bonus features, yeah? So you're not getting, this is behind the scenes. I would have just normally gone, oh fuck it, I'll turn the camera off and just, but you got to see it because I fucked up there. So what we're going to do, we've got the actual pancetta thing, right, that was all, we fried it off and blitzed it up. But I'm going to whack in that and dried onions. These dried onions are bloody amazing. Right, so we'll do that. Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. So lucky I remembered actually, because you know, through my abilities. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle it on inside the chicken, like inside the chicken. Like this is now everyone's now going, oh my god, he's just. I'm just going to do all of it. Fuck it, why not? Who cares? Right, so right now everyone's going, oh my god, Sergeant's just too legendary. I know, I am. So. Right, now I've got to reverse roll it somehow, and it's going to be even more ridiculous than it was, so, because it's not frozen. Oh, this is going to be ridiculous. Oh, shit. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to catch it as I roll it. Oh, shit. It's right, don't panic. I'm gonna do a double flip. I'm going to catch the clean film underneath it, and I'm still going to tuck stuff in. Right, this is a patch up job. It is a patch up job. I must admit, this is going to be this could be more than rustic. This could be sort of like going on to people that discovered fire. So, right, hang on a minute. I can't get I haven't got the texture ability. I think I've got a problem. Well, I think what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to take. This is bonus. Basically, you might just consider this as bonus features. But what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to bodge it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create more clean film to wrap it in the actual clean film. I've got no choice. So I'll just nice. Right, okay. Oh, this clean film is so fucking wank. Right, okay. So what I'm going to try and do. So I've got a new bit of, because all I need to do is shape it and just so I can freeze it. That's all I want to do. Oh, this bit's coming out of it. Oh, bollocks. Right, this is 100% going to leak. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So, oh god. Right, I'm just going to freeze it. Right, it is literally a mess, right? But sometimes messing about. It's going to be a groovy Kiev. I'll give it that. Whatever it's going to be, it's not going to be. It's going to be like a sausage Kiev, really. If I'm honest with you, it's going to be like pretty sausage like. That's how I've done it. It depends on how we pan it. Okay, so I've just got this on a lot. I'm going to turn it down because this could be a while. If I get this done tonight. Okay, actually I'll get it done tonight because what we're going to do now is literally do the jacket potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the jackets out. So I'm going to do the mash jacket potato style. So, right, now obviously all these mashes are a bit older, which is basically what you want. Right, so what that does, it just creates like a lot more like sugars in the mash as the potato ages and things like that. So, and all the things start breaking down. and it just creates a very like a very not a very soft smooth mash if you add the correct amount of butter to it, basically. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So but as we're doing jackets, so all I need is enough mash to serve this on the plate with. So I don't think that's enough. I'm hoping it is. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna just do one more. So yeah. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stab them. So it's not, it's fine. I'm dealing with life quite well. Yeah, I find. I mean, things are looking up. We've got different things. We haven't got anything going on actually. But at the end of the day, I like me little tiny little life. It's fine. I do my things and whatever. But I've got to whack the oven on too, because that is in the freezer. That monstrosity of a keb. It's going to be mental, but it should be. It's experimental. It's a rustic one, Ev, that is a bit experimental. I know that Ron understands that. So, right. So I've eased all them jacket potatoes, and we're going to make the mash out of these. So there we go. So I've whacked in the oven. I've got it on about 200, something like that. There we go. So that's all pretty cool. So check in the oven. Yeah, so there we are. So there we go. So that's in the freezer. I need that to freeze out, and the reason why is because it's not going to have a structural integrity. I'm well wankered, like I'm absolutely steaming. Right? I haven't even gone for the polka dot fucking through there, yeah? What? That needs to freeze, okay? Because I need to be able to pan it properly. And then once we've panade it in the flour, egg yolk and the breadcrumbs. Now I haven't got panko breadcrumbs, okay? I have just got, I've got some breadcrumbs that I have made in the last week. And it's all sorts of different things. Now it is going to be a finer breadcrumb. I'm hoping that is right. It's not the biscuit, is it? So, right, hang on. So, right, I've got a major issue here. So that's the biscuit breadcrumb. Where's the breadcrumb? So, right, okay. I will find. Oh, there's the breadcrumbs there. So, right, I have a major problem there. Right. So I've got a breadcrumb that I've made out of mixtures of old style brioche rolls, normal rolls, bread, French sticks, things like that. So it's fine and coarse-ish. So we're gonna have a mixture. It's not gonna be panko, okay? So it won't be at the standard of panko breadcrumbs at all. It should hopefully, as long as I get it right in the oil. That's going to be the key. If I fuck it up in the oil, then it's basically game over and all this is pointless. Yeah. The key is me getting that frozen enough, panning it enough, oil, flour, egg, breadcrumbs, crispy enough in the oil enough, and getting it into the temperature of the oven at the right temperature. Given the fact that that's in for another half an hour, let's turn it down to about a 120 actually. Actually, I'm going to turn the oven. Actually, I'm going to turn it down to about 100 really, because I need. This is going to be, by the time this uploads, all that sort of blah 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 sort of stuff. It's going to be a while. Is it going to be tonight? If it is tonight. It's going to be a lot later on, and then I'm stepping into the realms of annoying neighbour downstairs, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so if we do, it might have to be a night time, literally a quality ability. But at the end of the day, I think that's nice for one. Okay. I think not. I think Ron deserves a nice little nighttime video. You know, all the bits and bobs showing, and all the lights doing all their shit and stuff, and all that stuff. And I'm even more wankered. So this is going to be special. Anyway, I'm going to call that a part one, and I'll see all you lovely peasants and loyal bastards in part fucking two. It's been a very special day today. I'm not going to say what's going on. Obviously, everyone knows what's going on. There's a very turquoise wave flying over the country, and it's about time too. Okay, it's about time too. And it's time for grown-up pants to be put back on, and big boy trousers, and lots of unpleasant decisions that need to be taken to save the abilities. Right, this is the part one. See you in part two. Fucking hell.